you have ever found yourself standing in a dark hallway at 2 o'clock in the morning, half asleep, making that long walk towards your bathroom yet again, and wondering why on earth this become your nightly normal, I want to pause right here because this message is specifically for you. Maybe you have felt that deep, quiet frustration when your mind is ready to sleep. Your bladder tells you one thing and your body just will not cooperate. Or perhaps you have been told either by a doctor or a friend or just a general chatter that these frustrating changes in your bathroom routine are simply the price you pay for getting older. You might have been led to believe that there is nothing meaningful you can do about it except accept it. And I want to tell you something right now. That story is completely wrong. Today I'm going to show you why so many men feel completely trapped by prostate symptoms when the real root of the problem is often not just the size of the prostate itself. More importantly, I am going to share a simple practical habit, one that takes just 30 seconds out of your day that can noticeably improve your flow, reduce that sudden panicking urgency and help you feel back in control of your body again. And the best part is this, it often works much faster than you would ever expect. So welcome back to my channel, my friends. I am Dr. Emmanuel Bal, and if you are new here, my mission is simple: to bring you clear, honest, and grounded health teachings that help you understand how your body actually functions without confusing medical jargons, fear, or overhyped promises. I want to give you real practical tools that restore your comfort, your dignity, and your peace of mind as you navigate your health. If you appreciate this kind of straightforward education, please take a quick moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification so you never miss a teaching moment. Now, let us dive into the heart of today's topic. One of the most stubborn and harmful myths out there is the idea that enlarged prostate is a one-way street downhill. People assume that once your stream slows down or your night gets interrupted, your best years are automatically behind you. It sounds logical on the surface, right? But the gland grows, the pipe gets squeezed, urine flow worsens, and your life gets smaller. But the human biology is really that simple. What you actually feel day to day is not determined solely by the physical size of an organ on a medical scan. Your daily comfort is driven by a whole system of connected factors. It is influenced by physical pressure on your lower abdomen, fluid builds up, bladder irritation, hidden muscle tension, general inflammations, and how you schedule your water drinking. And something almost no one ever talks about, the way you breathe and tense up when you try to go. That is why two men can have this exact same size reading on a scan, yet have completely different lives. One man goes about his day with zero complaints, while the other feels completely miserable. Why? Because your symptoms are about mechanical pressure and nerve signals, not just physical shape. Let us be completely honest about what this daily struggle actually feels like. You wake up in the middle of the night, you are not fully awake, but you are definitely not asleep. Your body is already shuffling towards the bathroom. Sometimes it happens once, sometimes twice, sometimes 4 times a day. Your sleep becomes completely broken. Your mornings feels heavy and you start every single day already exhausted before your feet even hit the floor. Then during the day, you notice your stream is just not what it used to be. It takes longer to start. So what do? You wait, you push, you squeeze your abdominal muscles, then comes that familiar awful frustration, feeling that you are finished but not really finished. You wash your hands, you sit back at your desk, and 5 minutes later, your bladder is screaming at you all over again. Then there is this mental side that many people feel embarrassed to speak about. The mental math you run on your head every time you leave the house, looking for a restroom allocated the moment you walk into a restaurant, the quiet anxiety during long drives, flight delays, and business meetings. That constant background worry slowly wear away your confidence. And here is the secret that most people completely miss. That anxiety directly feeds the physical problem. When your nerve system is on high alert, your lower pelvic muscles automatically lock up and tighten. Your breathing becomes short and shallow. Your lower belly breaks for impact. And without realizing it, you start trying to force urine out through strain instead of letting it flow through release. This hidden strain is one of the most overlooked causes of bathroom distress in men as they age. You can have a tiny bit of swelling in the organ itself, but if your lower muscles are gripping like a clenched fist, then it will feel 10 times worse than it actually is. So, on the flip side, if those muscles are relaxed, your body can handle physical changes surprisingly well. The entire lower system is trainable and you can retrain it starting today. That brings us to the 30 seconds habit I want to teach you. And before we go further, I want to set expectations. When you see catchy titles claiming to shrink physical tissue overnight, remember that real humans' body don't work like magic tricks. Living tissues adapt over time, but here is what you can change almost immediately. Muscle tension can release in 10 seconds. Bladder nerve signals can calm down in days. Leftover urine can be cleared out right away, and the physical irritation inside your lower abdomen can drop significantly. But for most men, that is what actually matters. Less urgency, fewer trips out of the bed, and a stronger flow and a calm, cooperative body. I call this simple routine the long exhale release with the double empty. It works by doing two things. First, it drops your nervous system out of fight and flight mode. So your muscle opens up. Then second, it gives your bladder a soft zero strength second chance to clear itself out completely. Here's exactly how you do it step by step. The next time you walk into the bathroom, before you even attempt to start, just stop. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose for about 4 seconds. Don't force a deep chest breath. Just let your lower ribs expand slowly. Then next, exhale very slowly through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds as if you are gently fogging up a glass mirror. As the air leaves your lungs, consciously soften your jaw. Drop your shoulder away from your ears and let your lower stomach completely relax. Now, picture this mental image. Imagine the very bottom of your pelvis melting downward like an elevator smoothly descending one floor. You are not pushing, you are not bearing down, you are simply giving your body permission to open the gate. So many men unknowingly hold their breath and lock their stomach muscles the second they stand in front of the toilet. The subtle bracing is the exact thing blocking your flow. Relaxation is what opens the pipe. As you begin to go, keep your face loose, keep your body soft, let the stream start whenever it is ready without forcing it. If you stand up to go, keep your knees slightly bent. And let me state this clearly as a doctor, sitting down to urinate is not a sign of weakness. Sitting down naturally relaxes those lower pelvic muscles and allow your bladder to empty far more completely. This is about physical mechanisms, not your manhood. When the mainstream stop, do not rush to pull up your pants and leaves. Stay right there where you are and count slowly to 10 in your head. During that 10 seconds, pause. Take one more long pause. Gentle exhale for 6 to 8 seconds. Then repeat that subtle mental image of letting your lower muscles melt downward. Then just wait. Very often, a second stream will start up naturally. Sometimes it is a few extra drops. Other times it is a surprisingly large amount of liquid. That second release is a double empty. Clearing out that forgotten pool of left behind urine is a single biggest secret to stopping that nagging feeling of urgency 20 minutes later. This whole process adds maybe 30 seconds to your routine, but it completely changes how your bladder behaves for the rest of the day and night. So think of it this way: when the tissue around your pipe is sensitive, straining creates high pressure. Pressure creates irritation. Irritation triggers sudden sharp urges to go. When you stop forcing and start releasing, you break that vicious cycle. And here is what you can realistically expect. We make this a daily habit. From day 1 to day 7, you will notice it is much easier to start your stream without waiting or straining. Then week 2 to week 4, that annoying feeling of needing to go again 5 times after finishing will start to fade away. Then 1 month later and beyond, then 1 month and beyond, you will experience fewer interrupted nights of sleep and a much calmer, more predictable bladder throughout the day. Then to get the absolute best result from this routine, make sure you avoid a few common mistakes. Do not turn the long exhale into an active push. Keep it entirely soft. Then do not rush through the 10 seconds pause at the end. Then pay attention to your bowel movements because sluggish digestion puts direct physical pressure on your bladder and makes the symptoms worse. Then also stop drinking large amounts of water, coffee or alcohol late in the evening. So if you want to support your body even further, try taking a light 10-minute walk after your largest meal. Shift your morning coffee a bit earlier, then and use a warm shower to naturally soothe tight lower muscles. Now, a very important note on safety. If you ever notice blood in your urine, if you ever experience a burning pain or run a sunny fever, find yourself completely unable to pass urine, you lose weight without trying, or experience sudden severe symptoms, please do not wait. See a licensed health provider for proper personal checkups. This station is for educational guidance and should always complement your proper medical care. I want you to treat this simple routine like brushing your teeth, a basic daily habit to care for your nervous system and your lower body. And every single time you step into the bathroom, you are teaching your body a new lesson. We release, we do not force. That simple lesson compounds over time into tremendous freedom. I would love to hear from you down in the comments which specific challenge bothers you the most right now. Waking up at night, a weak flow, a sudden urgency, or a feeling of incomplete emptying. Tell me below, and I will shape my very next video directly around what you need the most. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I am Dr. Emmanuel Bal. Take care of yourself, practice this daily, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.